there was a tunnel and there was a bridge, and then there were horses, and then some lives were spared.
Yeah, we didn't kill anyone.
Yep. Sure didn't.
And some lives were put in great peril. Insurmountable peril, some would say.
Okay, so yeah, you guys traveled through the long dark tunnel. You came across a riddle in glowing runes. Once you solved the riddle, out of a pile of junk, 3 small beings emerged: 2 monodrones and a duodrone, and you soon realized, after receiving a tongue-lashing reprimanding like no other, that your petrified friend Rowan has taken hold in this duodrone, and is trying to steer the party back towards fixing himself. You guys kept going through the tunnel and got to a dead end, and solved the puzzle at the end of the tunnel. Got out the door and found yourself in a long, narrow valley with a path that had been recently walked on by horses. You followed that path up to a gatehouse, where you were confronted with 4 riding horses and 4 mercenaries inside that were less than friendly to you, and so you guys took it upon yourselves to exit the building to regroup and figure out what to do, and Lemurak managed to hide in the horse stalls as
Oh yeah. Stealth
as
mode.
you guys were leaving. Now, when the mercenary here closed the door, he didn't lock it, so they don't seem to be worried about your potential return, if any.
Ooh, they underestimate us.
No respect.
No respect.
They also told you that they had already slain the dragon, so there was no reason to stay quiet anymore. So you should just leave, because there's nothing left for you here.
What? They've slain the dragon? I forgot about that. Well,
Well, we don't know if they actually did. That's the thing.
Mission
Ooh.
accomplished.
Tall tale. Where's our
Oh,
friend
the
Omnumnu?
I think we just logged in to say goodbye because the campaign technically ended yesterday.
oh,
Dragon's dead.
Epilogue. Yeah.
I guess we just have to confirm the corpse. That's what we need to do?
yeah, we're detectives.
Are we in the end game stage now?
I need my body back. We could work on that.
Epilogue? Okay, yeah.
What about Eric's character? We should do something about that.
We should have.
How many sessions have you been gone
He's
for?
gone a lot of
Not a
sessions.
few months. Just a few months.
Yeah, several months.
You. Half the campaign.
So, why don't you take control of one of these horses?
Ooh, can I be one of the horses?
Your soul inhabits a horse.
Well, I suppose. It's
Can't
going to be hard
say
to
nay.
communicate with anyone. I can't say nay. Ah, Bob, how do you keep it on all the time? Ah,
I'm just.
I say something
saddled
lame
with
like,
many
"Oh, I
different
guess
horse
so."
jokes.
I don't understand how Bob's brain works.
Huh? Just
It
stir-
doesn't work like mine. I
I
can't
just-
think of things
I
like
just stir
that.
it up there every now and then.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Stir up.
Oh.
God.
Sorry.
Or a tiny robot, or both of the tiny robots.
Yes, all
Oh, yeah,
three tiny robots.
Eric, you could be
are with
Scott's
you.
legs and arms.
So, as you guys leave this door, the one mercenary here comes up behind and makes sure the door is closed and stands in front of the door and says, "Psst, hey you, in the horses."
I stay perfectly silent.
He takes a step closer and looks at you and says, "I'm talking to you, in the hay."
It's a ruse. He doesn't know.
He could be talking to the horse.
Yeah, yeah, he's talking to the horse. There's no way he can see him.
Arr.
Tell your friends to meet me under the bridge.
As we're blocking the path.
And then he walks away back into the building.
Spicy.
All right,
I
I
think-
will sneakily escape, I guess, once he's left. And yeah, I'm gonna roll a stealth.
Quick stealth check.
Did I close? There it is.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
even the horse that you're like underneath doesn't notice you're there or gone.
All right. So I guess I will sneak back out to the group and relay the message. We got a mutineer on their side. He
I
wants to
drop
meet
a sword.
under the
Me
bridge.
never fought that kind of monster before.
Mutiny is punishable by death.
Is large?
Shit me?
Mutiny? Largely.
Mutant
No.
you?
Well,
Don't worry me.
Me can beat any monster. Even mutineer.
It might be a trap, so we should set a counter trap for his trap. Trap the trapper. They want to meet under the bridge tonight.
beep boop, I understand. Destroy the bridge, so there's nothing to meet under off.
That logically that works.
Beep boop.
All right.
So-
What time is it?
9.
It is like after dinner time. You guys spent a long time in the tunnel, kind of evening, late time.
Let us then proceed. Maybe we can extract information from the mutineer.
Could be a trap. What if they drop rocks on us?
We should make counter trap.
Ah, what do you have in mind?
I'll destroy the bridge.
Yes.
Tiny you, what do I have in mind?
Well,
Rocks, from what I can
yeah.
tell.
that's probably accurate.
We drop bigger rock. Tiny you is the smart one. Now that dark you is gone.
Don't worry, Box you is the smart one now.
Start looking for big rocks.
I started looking for big rocks as well.
Maybe if we dig through the wall, we'll find some big rocks.
Maybe if you assemble a bunch of pebbles, it can be like a big rock.
Are there any rocks in the shape of an X?
Oh God.
X marks the spot of large rocks to dig up.
Alright, I think we should get out of sight of this little tower until the time when we think we should try and meet this guy. So maybe we head back down the path a little ways.
Yeah. Well, what about the plan of just trying to climb up the rope again? Because it was just hard, and we wanted to do it an easier way. But since those guys are dicks, maybe we could just keep trying until we get to climb up. That's another option. You go first.
Yeah, I'm not so much into climbing.
I
I'm
have
not
an
strong.
idea. I will climb first because I only need to climb 30 feet. It's 60 feet high, right? If I climb 30 feet,
yeah.
I can put my echo up there and just swap.
Excellent.
So
If
let me.
you can climb 30 feet.
What do I need to roll?
So sorry, you guys are heading over to the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're standing next to the rope that you dropped earlier.
Oh, there was a rope. Oh, I forgot. Well, yeah, still. I'm standing next to the rope and I will climb the rope.
Okay. I'll have you make a. Let me think here. I'll have you make a perception check.
Perception check. Oh no.
All right. So as you're standing next to the rope that you guys had sent up with a grapple earlier, a massive, heavy rope ladder unfurls next to your rope and lands on top of Chipunk, knocking him down.
Knocking me down. It's hostile.
And after this kind of rope ladder comes out, the strong, buff-looking mercenary that you had seen earlier kind of peeks his head over and motions for you to climb up the ladder.
It's a trap. If I proceed to climb, I use the rope instead.
All right. Are you proceeding to climb? That's the next question.
Like, if the group thinks it's a wise idea to proceed, yes.
I don't think it's very wise,
Well,
but knock yourself out.
okay. I climb the rope.
I'll probably just use the ladder myself.
Alright, so Chipunk, I will get you to make an athletics check. Alright, so you grab onto the rope and you make it. What's your height? How tall are you? Or sorry, what's the climb? It's half your move speed?
Half your movement, usually, yeah.
Okay.
In combat, at least.
So you make it. What's your movement? 25?
30.
So you make it up about 15 feet.
Okay. I do
And
it
then
again.
I'll have you make another athletics check.
If nothing is happening. Oh, shit!
And as soon as you reach that next hand up, you just completely lose grip of the rope and come crashing down in a heap of bolts. with a fairly loud crashing sound.
People.
And the face then appears at the top of the bridge looking down with a and then he disappears again.
I remain on the ground, stricken with shame. If a robot can feel shame.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go up the ladder then.
All right. So I will get you to make an athletics check.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a 1. I
Roll
can't really
20.
reward that one.
Well,
But
it's just a ladder, but yeah, okay.
yeah. Yep, you kind of fumble around because the bottom of the ladder is kind of higgledy-piggledy on the ground. So you first look like you're starting to climb, and then instead make yourself look busy, kind of organizing the ropes at the bottom, so that no one else trips.
Trying to play it cool.
There you go. How about I'll hold it so that everyone else can go up more easily.
Oh, there we go.
And since I'm the second meat shield, I get up and thank you for the help me.
Me hold it in case you drop it from up there.
I put my hand on his shoulder and kind of like use it to help myself climb the ladder more safe. So yeah, so I guess I rolled average.
Yep. So you climb up the ladder.
Okay. Is it a trap? Shall I beckon other people to follow?
So you get to the top of the ladder, and the one mercenary is basically kind of in the middle. He's kind of crouching near the side of the wall, so as not to be seen very easily from sides, but you can see him plain as day because you're climbing up a ladder and there's nothing else on this bridge but this mercenary.
Okay, seems safe. I crouch as well and beckon everybody up. Trying not to make a sound, just like do a repetitive progress bar with my hand motion.
Okay, well, I guess
I'm holding the ladder for everyone still.
everybody
Okay.
roll athletics.
Yep, let's get some
all at
athletics
once.
checks going here.
Ooh,
Kundarg, like,
critical 19.
basically sprints up this thing. You wonder, as you see his body contorting and pulling himself up this ladder, you're just amazed at how fast he did it. Those
While
light
we're
years.
climbing, I'm keeping eye contact on this guy.
Can I get a round of applause?
Oh,
Very good.
That was weak from your team after getting a sweet roll.
I guess we're
there.
trying to be stealthy, so.
Oh, that's why it was a
I'll s-
light. It was like a
Your natural
10
20 isn't even a 20.
Wow.
ooh.
That's what makes it so much better.
Yeah,
Sounds like
I've
something
overcome.
someone who almost hates the bank the most would say.
Oh.
All right.
Is everyone else up but me?
So Kundarg is up there.
Lickety split.
Rowan started up and was struggling quite a bit trying to get the duodrone to really make his way up. As Kundarg just crushes this ladder, he ends up grabbing onto Rowan and pulling him up with him.
Ooh.
I got you.
Alright, I will follow up.
And
You're on the cloud.
Lemarak climbs up, and so does me. So I believe that's everyone up on the bridge
Hey.
here.
I forgot my accent. Let me help you up, laddie.
Thank you for ladder.
I. Arr. Why you be helping us?
It's a great question.
I take out my bow or whatever, whoever's next to him.
So, first of all, when you guys get to the top, so you see the rest of your team there, along with this strong-looking mercenary. Before you engage him in conversation, I'll have Chipunk and Lemurak make perception checks.
Hmm. Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
So, as you kind of get a feel for what this bridge looks like, you look up and down. On this side, you see a fairly strong looking wooden and iron door. It's fully intact. Appears to be another entrance to the gatehouse that you met the mercenaries in. And when you look over to the left hand side here, you see a so it's a solid stone bridge that you're standing on, and mounted next to this entrance, you see a giant iron bell with a short rusty chain dangling from it. And as you take a look at the door in front of you, it's the same type of wooden and iron door, but it's quite evident that this door has been forced open at some point. The door is kind of half hanging off the hinges. It's definitely not locked because it's not lining up properly. There's pieces of it missing, and it's taken some damage from being breached in the past.
It looked like it was breached from this side or from the other side.
Looks like it was breached from this side. And you hear a faint whimper coming from inside the doorway, and an extremely bloodied and malnourished half orc starts to crawl through the doorway, and he's singing a song.
As one does.
What kind of song are you singing, Eric?
Well, you should probably turn up your volume for your perception, because it won't be sung very loudly.
Ah, okay, we should open the door. Okay. Well, I cannot
Look
cry.
him.
Cry.
So I mean, if everything is, I mean,
Another head hangs bloodied, an orc is slowly taken,
ah,
and the
great.
violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my orc family. In your stead, in your pub, they are fighting with their teeth and their clubs. and their clubs and their spears in your way, in your path. They are charging in your face, in your guts. Orcs, orcs, orcs. What's in your head? In your head. Nom you. Nom you. Nom you. You. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Applause.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Every year.
That deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Need bandages, not applause, assholes.
I opened the door to a familiar face that got eaten by a dragon. And then got not uneaten by.
What's happened to you, lad?
The dragon is dead,
Oh.
I think. I don't know. I fed it my legs.
Ooh. You fed it your legs? Is he legless?
Could someone help?
I kind of like, I mean, I went to open the door, but if you would be legless, I would certainly not expect you to follow me.
I knew if
So,
you played Dungeons and Dragons long enough, someone would inevitably want to play Legolas.
So as Omnamu starts to come through the doorway, you hear the mercenary whisper, "Those damned orcs!" And an arrow comes flying out of his bow and catches Omnamu right in the throat.
Like,
Okay. Well, at least we know he's dead now.
Well,
So, I mean, how did he fall from? I mean, I'm not questioned.
So I guess roll initiative. We gotta
And
murder
then-
this guy.
And the mercenary says,
Well, one less orc is much better for the world. Come, we have a dragon to find.
we kill him.
Oh yeah.
This is
Where'd that
taking a
arrow
pretty
come?
big, mighty jump here for us to get to.
Yeah. I mean, I would most certainly immediately teleport behind him. He just slayed my friend.
Just killed the person that we were setting out to find this entire time.
For months, we've been looking for him.
And then we're gonna be like, yeah, okay.
After he pulls off his greatest performance.
Yeah.
Lads, he would have bled to death in probably about 5 minutes. None of you rushed to put any bandages on him.
We had healing
And-
potions.
He had no legs. There's no potions for legs.
Was he? That was not clear that he had no legs for sure.
Yeah.
"True, I'm
Either
learning
way-
to get the legs."
Hold on. I'll
He
go
could
double
be
check.
Definitely able
Poke this
to.
arrow in his eye here.
I'm sure with
Yeah,
Boxy
he's
and
definitely
Tinker,
dead.
we
How
could
did you get
have
down there?
Definitely able to
Right.
adventure.
I used the rope ladder. Quite easy.
We'd be able to accommodate a differently abled
Yeah.
adventurer. Did you just say that?
Yeah.
You guys had someone petrified, and you just literally just ditched him. You just left him behind.
Yeah.
There was no way.
Honestly.
There was no way we could do anything about it.
Slight
very-
impediment to our.
It makes
Forward
it's
progress.
much easier
Light.
to bring
Gone.
a high level caster up to him.
That's right.
You know,
had to put
you
wheels
break
on
him.
me.
No, we did the most kind thing possible.
You know how difficult it was just to get to where that stone thing was? How many ridiculous rolls about being on the side of a cliff face, and now you're doing it with a stone statue? No,
Yeah.
wasn't happening.
Well, I mean, I guess we found a new friend.
Oh, no one
Hey.
said we're friends. But I do want to kill the dragon. And this
Why
old crew
you
over
lie
here,
to
too,
us
if you
and
came for
kill
that.
our friend?
I just put him out of his misery. And it was an orc, so... No one likes orcs, don't worry.
Me like some orcs. Me no like liars. Me watch you.
So
You talk funny.
maybe maybe this new person can introduce himself to the group after murdering their goal for the past couple of months.
What? If I must. This is Vague. You may recall he graced the pages of Dark back in the day. He is a ranger. And yeah, he's part of this group of mercenaries. But he definitely does not like them. And that's all the backstory you get for now.
Ah, so the dragon.
Let's kill this guy.
I'm having trouble accepting this person that murdered our quest goal. I mean, he could have been a prisoner we found there. But yeah,
All right,
Does he know the way to the dragon, though?
I'm gonna sneak up behind him and tie him up.
Now we're talking.
He can come with us. He can come with us, but he has to be tied up because I don't trust him.
Doesn't sound like a smart idea on my part. I don't want to end up like that orc.
I'm gonna try and tie his hands.
Arm wrestling.
well, we will. He wants to go to a dragon. Let's bring him to a dragon, but let's just tie him up.
This is happening. I've already declared that's what I'm doing. Tell me what I need to roll.
All right.
I'll help him.
I'll go as well. I'll put
I
my
guess-
effort in.
I guess you guys will make like opposing strength checks. Does that make
I was-
sense?
I-
If you're
I was
kinda,
gonna do it.
wrestling about it.
If it's a
right,
traditional
yeah.
grapple check, then we would make athletics checks, and then this ranger could possibly use acrobatics if he wished to get out of it.
Okay. Let's do it that way then. Do it as some sort of grapple attempt. So you guys use athletics, and Vague, you can use acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
I'll use my
Alright.
inspiration from a previous round.
Well, are these two? These two are with advantage.
Somebody said they were helping me, so I put an advantage.
Okay. Well, you do manage to grapple him. So Vague, you're now kind of restrained, and they're starting to tie you up.
I'm taking names.
The last action being tied up with your hands.
Hey, why should we trust you?
No one's asking you to trust me. I'm just after the dragon like you are.
You killed our friend.
Semantics. I was just finishing him off.
That is technically true, and we may need a muscle
Red,
or a
you,
sacrifice.
red, you can heal.
Ooh.
Me not want arrow when me possibly get slightly hurt, like orc you.
Nobody will fire an arrow at me. Not on my watch.
I was looking forward to splitting the booty 5 ways. The 6 ways stuff is no good for me.
Well,
Technically, you need to split it 9 ways.
You don't count as 3, you.
Yes, I do.
Booty
I
goes
must
on
count as
1
3,
foot. Need 2 booties for 2 feet.
Booty
Well,
is the
between
treasure.
all of my
Mm.
group, I have like 6 feet.
Is fancy boot?
I would suggest you do your math after the dragon fight.
Tell us,
So-
have you seen the dragon with your own eyes?
We had a group of 12. We're down to 4. That's why I'm looking for a new group.
By the 7.
He's at 4.
By the 4.
How much is 12?
More than 4.
So let me just grab a drink of water real quick. Is that okay?
No.
While you guys discuss the next. So
I
is Vig
have
still
no choice.
grappled right now? He's grappled.
Yeah,
I'm
like we're
grappled.
gonna like restrain him and tie his hands.
We'll
or
rough
something.
him up a little bit, you know.
Just
Show
so
him we
that
mean
like
business.
so that when the next fight begins, he is unable to defend himself, at least until he begs us to release him.
Oh, yeah.
That's the goal.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
I miss Omnium.
Miss Omnium so much.
He was supposed to be dead so long ago. So long ago.
Was it always a plan to murder him in front of us?
There was many ways he was going to die that I had Ryan try to do, but you guys kept like not getting anywhere.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So funny. Had Ryan just had him eat you at the beginning, like dragon kills Omnom. Well, I guess we're not going up the mountain. There's no need to. Do
Well, we
that.
go up the mountain, but now it's, personal.
Personal.
Yeah, now it's personal.
Yeah, but
You're
like,
right, we could delay a bit.
yeah, like the whole thing with going up the mountain was like, so you guys are still pretty weak. Do you sure you want to go up right now? And we're like, well, we have to. Omnom, we have to
You
go
have to
rescue
save
Omnom.
on
Yeah.
True. That really didn't work out as planned.
Yeah, we could have just went to a local tavern and found this guy looking for a party.
That's true. We need to go hire a new dude.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I mean, now that we're here, do we just continue to the dragon?
Well, we
Like-
don't know for sure that he's dead. It's just like these guys who murder our friends were telling us.
We make murder you go in front and lead us to dragon.
I like that Ryan literally had 3 other NPCs he could have had finish off this guy who were in this area, and he had the one person that we're gonna hang out with do it.
Never
It's
trust this
great.
man. He murders your friend, an ally.
To be fair, it was a collaborative effort.
Okay.
don't
Aaron
see
wanted
my
to
finger.
deliver the final blow.
If you don't see my fingerprints on this, well, you don't know me that well.
Amazing.
That was an epic song, by the way, Eric.
I
Thumbs up.
can't wait to re-listen to it on YouTube to see how bad it sucked, but
And
No.
the remixes.
And the remixes.
Yo, we must remix that shit!
If you don't think I'm
Yeah.
auto-tuning every word we say, then you don't know me that well.
yeah. To be fair, I spent all my time on the song and not coming up with my backstory, so
Time well spent.
So, since this was our quest, we just murder.
Dragon.
Oh yeah, dragon. I forget.
This was the side quest on the way to the main quest.
Yeah.
Yes. Can we still murder everybody here after?
Sure.
Okay.
I'd recommend it. Yeah, I don't like them.
Oh, you say you don't like your friends. Why is that?
Competent leadership. They just sent us one by one at the dragon.
You're not gonna like this group then.
Yeah, we're pretty incompetent.
Coming from the 3 robots.
So, if they are your friends, we should invite them to join us, so we all fight the dragon.
They're just mercenaries.
Yeah, they were pretty nasty to us. I don't think I want to cooperate with those guys. I think we should stop lollygagging around here where we might be discovered.
We need place to rest soon. Nighttime on mountain is very tough for lowlanders.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
to be honest with you, I would probably take out the troops there and stay in their place. Otherwise, they might come at you at night. I don't know exactly what their plan was, but they weren't exactly going to let you leave. Not after revealing all of their details and not even getting your names.
They didn't tell. What are you talking about?
Murder
they
you
killed
is
the
right.
Murdering you.
Man, after I held back on killing all those guys before, now I just have to do it anyway? I mean, I guess the lesson is, you just gotta give in to your more base instincts.
Or programming, in your case.
Oh yeah. Well, lead the way. And we'll totally maybe follow you in there.
Who are you talking to? The guy who's tied up, who we're pushing in first?
Oh, yeah. I guess we could push him in
We're
there.
rolling him on the ground.
Well, wait. Maybe this works out. So, those guys were jerks. If
True.
this guy proves himself to us by defeating his jerk, those guys, then he's our ally. Right? If the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh.
I can't exactly solo 3 of them.
Well, we'll help you, but we better see that you're taking, a leadership role in this engagement, or else I'm, we're not going to be too convinced of your loyalty to this team. Do we have a name? Do we have like a team name? Forget.
But the robot is correct. We had a team name.
Yeah, I think we did have a team name, guys. What was it though? My memory banks. Wait.
Oh,
I
use your
activate
secret
my
move.
power. Here it goes.
The
Get
worst
ready. Ryan,
Take
you
that,
must
Ryan.
tell me our name that probably you don't even remember.
That move is so good. I love
power.
it.
Move is deadly.
I wish I had it in real life. Honestly, it would save me
Yeah.
so many problems.
Yeah.
Did we
When you
have
guys
one?
first started, Clyde called you the underdogs.
The Underdogs. Yeah, that's a pretty rugged name, don't you agree?
I do not.
Oh, well, you'll learn to like it in time.
Strike one.
Yeah, it's true.
So you guys are called the underdogs. Vague's arm patch says Stone Cold Reavers.
Ooh, Stone
Oh,
Cold.
shit.
That's way more badass.
Way better.
Oh, well.
So are you guys untying him, or you're sending him
Well-
in with his hands bound?
We probably should untie him if we're asking him to take point on this ruthless attack.
I'll
Well,
untie him.
how about I lure out some of these people, see if I can get them one by one.
That sounds pretty good. If we could set up some sort of kill box, that would be
The
ideal.
old kill box.
Gotta get the kill box going.
The challenge
What
is
is-
you're
what
on
is this
a
kill box?
narrow bridge.
Oh,
I-
the kill box is
I pointed
when,
Boxy and said, "That is kill box."
when one monster is surrounded by like 5 player characters in a perfect like box formation. It's pretty
Like if
ruthless.
you were right here. Oh, that puts you in the darkness that you can't see. If you're right here and there's like people literally all
We usually
around
set it up around a door, so like you open up a door and you lure out
Just
the
role
mobs.
playing. All right. Well, I'll tell you
you.
what.
Deep
I'll
explanation of the kill box.
inside here is a lookout. There should be at least one. I will go in first and get them to look out the far window as you sneak in behind
Ooh.
for your quote unquote, I'm quoting my hands here, kill box.
Well, you see,
Alright.
a kill box is when you have multiple players surrounding.
Yes, I assume it's when you point the stabby things towards the fleshy things. I get it.
I ready my stabby thing.
That's accurate. I laugh.
That's language that
I'm ready, my fleshy thing.
you rude
Okay.
boys would understand.
I want that to be one of your character traits, Kevin, that you dwarf splain everything.
I'll re-roll my
All right.
trait.
So
Dwarf splain.
Vague opens up this door.
Toxic dwarf. It's linity. Sorry.
It's so good.
And steps inside.
I step in behind
I
him.
assume.
That's
Uh,
a
Push him in and close the door.
And I assume you say something to this person.
Yep, I say. Quickly, Melinda, look over here. Over here. I think they're coming back through the main entrance.
I told you 1,000 times. My name is Runa. And you
Yes,
think
but
they're out there? And
You look like a Melinda.
and she looks through this this arrow slit. Where
My
are they?
ranger sense was tingling.
Where are they? I don't see anything out there. It's so dark.
I try to look over her shoulder and see if I can see anything.
Ah,
I'll have you make a perception check.
God.
Me no see anything either.
Yeah, let me move over here. Maybe they went back this way, or maybe they're all
As you say,
charging in.
Where is
me
everyone
no
else?
see anything
I
here.
speak loudly enough for people on the bridge to hear.
Runa turns and says, "Hey, who are you?" And draws her sword. And you can roll initiative. Oh, hold on. I don't have the initiative tracker up.
Initiative thing.
Ooh, and
There
I
we go.
didn't put my thing on.
Everybody take a deep breath. What? But they selected me. Why can't they
Selected you?
select? Roll a 5.
I
I
say
rolled.
to Tiny You, murder you did what he said.
So I have a question. Did we have a big fight? Like, I have very low health, so I don't know if you forgot to update
It
or
might have been if you
I'm.
fell down in the pits.
Oh,
You
oh
fell
yeah,
down in the pit, and you guys haven't rested.
yeah. I'm hurt. Never mind. I see. I see.
All right. Do we have everyone up here? One,
So Ran, for full disclosure, I rolled a 5, but they didn't have my token selected, so you can change me.
All right.
No, don't change me. Change Chipak.
I did the same thing.
But you rolled a lot higher, didn't you?
Yeah, 20.
Where's your guy? I don't have me on here at all. Do you want to roll again? And would you get a 20 first?
Yeah.
Just roll again so you appear in the list.
Oof.
21. We're just gonna temper that back down to 20.
That would be fair.
What's your
It's 14.
dex modifier? 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go first.
Oof.
Hold on, let me.
Oh man. She's saying, are these arrow slits or windows?
Arrow slits.
Oh damn.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so I will bonus action rage and reckless attack her. That's an oof.
13 is a miss.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. So she draws a long sword and a short sword. No.
A bazooka.
Yeah. A long sword and a short sword, and attacks me.
She has advantage on these attacks.
She has advantage.
Mhm.
Just gotta complicate complicate matters here. Oh man, I don't know what any of those things mean. All right. So she rolled a 13.
Is that with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep higher one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a miss. My AC is 15.
All right.
It's fancy,
She makes
fancy rolls here.
well, I didn't import the thing. 11's a miss as well.
Oof.
And because she has a short sword drawn, she can actually do a short sword attack as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's a feisty one.
And roll. Oh, there we go. Critical hit.
You rolled a crit.
And it does 6.
If she
What's the critical hit thing? It's you do double damage.
double dice. You double all the
dice?
damage dice. But if she murders me, I get to become her.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We all become the mercenaries.
Just full group swap, robots and mercenaries. So she does 12 damage to you.
Nice. 12 damage total.
12 total, yeah.
All right. Because I'm raging, I take half of that.
There you go. As she's making that second short sword attack, you hear her yell. Oh, dang. You hear her yell, "Eileen, Brackus, get in here!" And you hear footsteps.
Your breakfast won't save you now.
Oh, hurry! Set up the kill box.
All right, Vig's turn.
Alright,
Oh,
yeah, this works. My hunters mark Melinda here.
All right.
Okay, and then I take great aim, like I did at Omnamu.
Ooh, too soon.
Whoop, just there. That was Bob.
Yeah, I don't know what Bob.
I tried to show a spell description of Hunter's Mark.
Hmm.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right, 17 is a hit. 11.
+2.
Oh, dang. 13. It's a strong opener. Whoops.
Okay, I think that is it for me. What's my movement? 30. Are these boxes 5 or 10?
Yeah, our measurements of scale.
Other 5.
5?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
Can you guys see her health bar?
Nope.
No.
I mean, yes. Toggle the opposite button.
Okay, I move down here with my 30 movement. That's it for me.
Lemurac?
Right. I will come up next to me. And as I'm attacking next to somebody, gives me my bonuses. And I will make my short sword attack.
It's with advantage, right? Because you're
Yeah,
next to someone
because
or
I'm next
something
to
like that.
somebody. Yeah.
Yep, 23 is definitely a hit.
Okay. So that, and then some sneak attack damage.
Oh, jeez.
And then I will make my second attack on her. It's my dagger. I don't think this one gets advantage. 16.
16 is a miss.
What?
What? Dodgy bitch.
17's a hit.
Okay, there you go. And then I'm going to just like moonwalk away from her.
Keep in mind, they're probably coming up the stairs here.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to set up your kill box.
There's.
There you go. That's it for me.
Alright, Kundarg.
I will use my action to assemble Bim's MK2. A bunch of clockwork gears come together, and he's standing here on the bridge somewhere in imagination land. And then he
Wait.
lines up.
Put him up here.
Oh.
Here he is.
Get over here, Bims. He can move 15 feet. So he goes boop, boop, boop. And then I think he has a shot here. Yeah, he's got a shot. He's going to shoot his force ballista. Why is it not working? Why does this happen every time?
Womp womp. It's not even registering anything in the chat.
Here, let me do D&D Beyond.
Maybe you need to have him selected, like
Did that work?
the initiate thing.
Nothing should have.
What? Send? Oh my god, okay, I'll just roll the damage then. Why does this not work? 2d8.
Okay, we're getting some.
Right. So she's make a dexterity saving throw. Is that what I'm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no, that was... Well, whatever, let's use that one. That was the Eldridge Cannon Flamethrower, which is range of 15 feet. Which... Ah, fuck, okay. Here, I don't know why this breaks every single time.
Maybe you can relog. Maybe it's some.
I have to roll to hit. So that's a 13 to hit with the Force Ballista. Is that a hit?
To miss.
Fuck, Christ. Okay, let me try to figure out why this isn't working in the meantime. That was my bonus action, by the way.
Okay.
And I will move behind him. And that's it.
How big is this thing? Does it occupy a space?
It's tiny. It's
Oh.
tiny.
Okay, so I can be there. Okay, thank you.
Chipunk, you're up.
I move 30 feet and stand kind of like cuddling next to this robot. Like, because robots, we kind of like plug in and we can, like, we have some similar ports so we can share the same space, especially if he's tiny. And so I'm
Is this
basically
really the
standing,
place for a bunch of port sharing?
yeah, port sharing. We're doing port sharing here. So I'm standing next to the door. So I'm like here, and as my bonus action, I will summon an echo, and I will put him. He's so big. I need
I
to
can't seem to get him to like come in regulation size. He always comes in extra large.
even if you. Oh, here he's small, but even if you remake him, sort of like, can he?
Yeah, like I resize him every time you spawn him. I actually had one over here too. So now there's two, but that's okay. You have that one now.
Okay. So I can put him. I will put him over here, actually. And as my attack action, I will take out my bow and I will strike at this girl thing.
Oh, Linda.
Kevin, where was that roll earlier?
Yeah, I know.
What does that do? 25 damage?
No, that's a
Jeez.
long sword. Well, it's similar rolls or something. Well, it's the same. Anyway.
They're both
No.
misses anyways. So.
Yeah.
The macro's working now.
Yo, what was wrong with it?
I don't know.
He's
Sorry,
trying to set it
didn't
to
believe
just
in it.
roll 20 every time.
So, and I'm done.
Yeah, you just have this set to roll 20 each time. Rolling 20 plus 1 something or other. Rolling 11 plus 1. What? Something weird about that
English, maybe?
thing. Alright, so that's Chipunk. We head over to Rowan, or the duo drone.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, we got it. We're back.
Why is it critting all the time?
It's a real question.
I don't see a problem.
Yeah, no problem with the damage. Yeah, it's plus 0, so.
Well. Oh, hold on. Am I muted? No. Okay. I don't really see a way to get in there exactly. So I'm going to use my action to cast false life on myself using my thing that I do. Hold on a sec here.
Sounds legit.
What's up? It's an incantation that allows me to do false life, which gives me some much needed health points on this robot. 1d4 plus 4. Alright, extra 7 points. Maybe I'll live. Alright, that's my turn.
So what's that,
Alright.
like temporary hit points or something you gave yourself?
Yeah, so there's 7 temporary hit points.
Reasonable. Alright, we're back up to me.
Okay, so I just took a 5-foot step this way. And I'm going to reckless attack her again.
Oh, 26 is most definitely a hit.
And 8 damage. Actually 10 with my rage.
Oh, he is not having a great time. Probably not that good either.
Alright, in that case, if she's still up, I will spin my pole arm around and hit her with the butt of the weapon as a bonus action.
Ooh, right in the butt.
This will be a normal attack. A miss.
Hmm.
All right.
Yep.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Comes up to her turn.
I'll just remind you, Ryan, that now that I hit her with my first attack, any attack she does on somebody else is at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And so she looks at you and says, "You are certainly a worthy opponent," and strikes out with her long sword, short sword combo.
We are incompetent.
Yep.
Twice. Oh, you guys don't get to see these. Ah, these are shit rolls. Are they? They're with advantage though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it was better me typing this complicated formula in because these are horrible. So she misses twice with her long sword, and she takes one more strike with her short sword, and misses that one as well. So she pulls up the old triple miss nonsense.
Triple miss combo.
So out from the stairwell, this big burly fellow comes stumbling out.
So I have to interrupt you there. As soon as he enters this square, I can use my attack of opportunity to attack him.
All right,
So it's my pull master.
very well.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You go ahead and do that. That's definitely a hit.
That is a
Strong.
23 damage.
Wow. So he comes barreling around the corner and manages to catch a glaive in the chest, which kind of stops him dead in his tracks here. And out from back here comes this person, the leader, and so the first guy is going to make an attack against Chipunk.
Yes, it's his right to.
And so as this guy starts to make his attack, he says, "Vague, these should be no problem for us, right?" And starts his attack, and his first attack's a 22.
That's definitely a hit.
All right, you will take 7 damage.
I lost most of my circuits that are basically attached to anything except my brain.
He takes another swing and
Oh,
gets a 14.
That's a miss, thankfully.
Miss. And he just has a long sword out, so he's attacking you twice with that. The leader over here, Celine, readies her heavy crossbow and tries to fire a bolt over at Lemurak on the opposite side. And she rolls a 14.
Nope.
It's a miss.
Too small.
The bolt flies over your shoulder and out one of the arrow slits, disappearing into the wintry landscape behind.
Hits Om Nom in the neck.
Far off, you hear a...
I was still alive a little bit.
And then it's Vague's turn.
Melinda is still standing.
Yep. They're
Is that her
all
name?
still alive.
That's what I call her. It's her pet name.
Kinky.
sidestep here. And I'm going to yell to my comrades, Melinda's betrayed us, and let them in through the back door. And then I'm gonna take a shot at Melinda before, as she like looks at me like, you son of a bitch. And I'm just like, yeah, well, arrow to not your face, fuck.
Nope, it goes right around her. Doesn't hit her at all.
Ooh.
I say, you'll pay for this, Melinda. You've always had it out for the, what was it, the knockout group, whatever we're called.
Underdogs?
Yeah,
No, the
underdog.
Cold Stone Killers or what?
Cold
isn't that
Stone.
it?
Reavers.
that's
Oh,
Cold
yeah.
Reavers.
Stone Cold Reavers.
Cold Stone
Ooh.
Reavers. Always been a non-believer. Used to whisper that at night.
Do you have any other second attacks or bonus attacks or anything?
It's mainly just put downs for Melinda that I've left.
Alright. Then we'll move to Lemerack. You can save your put downs for when you hit her with an arrow.
Ooh.
I'll move back over to her here. And
Shots fired.
attack her with my short sword.
Oh.
Ooh. That's going to be painful.
Yep. She's not looking forward to that one.
And then double sneak attack dice too. That 14 plus
24?
10, 24. Could have been worse.
Alright. So just as she's about to say something to defend her own honor, your short sword goes right through her throat, and
Thank the gods.
she falls down dead. Where's the things? There we go. X.
Right. And as a bonus action, I'm going to hide behind me.
Tough to do. Big fella.
Oh, I don't have advantage on that, so just 13.
Lucky number 13.
That's it.
Alright. Kundarg.
Alright, I'm gonna fire a frostbolt at this dude.
Alright.
Fucking jackass. Please work. 13.
Why is it green?
Critical 13.
Yeah, why is it green?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it affects the damage because it's a critical, but it doesn't
No,
seem
the
so.
math looks right.
What
Yeah,
does that mean?
that's
1
right.
0
Math is
CS greater than 0 CF greater than 1?
Yo,
No.
0 is not greater than 0.
That's some janky Ray of
That's
Frost.
some janky.
Does it hit or not?
No, 13's a miss. 13's a miss.
Alright, with my bonus action, I can fire the force ballista with the correct mathematics.
Blue.
Oh.
Oh, these rolls.
It's blue. Why is it blue? What is happening? Ah.
Don't change it.
7's definitely a miss. I can tell you that.
I rolled a 1.
Then
well-
why did it show up blue instead of red?
That's my turn. I'm helping.
Fix the colors in the meantime.
I can't. It's part of the D&D Beyond macro thing.
And-
Oh man.
All right, we're up to Chipunk.
Oof, oof. Okay, I need to punish somebody. I will take an attack on this guy with my katana. 22.
22 is definitely a hit.
For 12 damage, and then I will do the. Well, every time I take an attack action, I can do the same from my Echo's position. So I strike him again.
Ooh, that's cool.
10 is a miss.
Ends a miss, yeah.
But wait, there's more. I will action surge myself to attack him again. 23.
23's a hit.
And if he's still standing, if he is not peeing his pants, I will do my second attack from my Echo's position. And I slice him completely, entirely.
Just a cloud at this point.
Yeah.
Fancy
So-
cloud.
And okay, that's all my actions. Since I'm dying, I need to get away. I can also move this
I
guy.
can heal you on my turn, Radosh.
Too bad you spent that turn Ray of Frosting nothing.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I got this. So I'm gonna put my Echo here. If he can squeeze, he's basically the size of me. So if a character cannot be in this position, he cannot be here. So I mentally move him here, and then I use my bonus action to swap places with him. Being like,
So here, why don't we put you in Melinda's spot? Oh man, Eric, that Melinda.
yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, oh shit.
Her name's now Melinda. Well done.
Reverend she will always be remembered as my love Melinda.
My mind is that actually would flash me here. So after I slice him 4 times, only hitting twice, I retreat and ready my bow for fighting yet to come.
Then we head over to the
Yeah,
janky
going on?
robots.
I swapped.
All right,
sinus
janky
infection
robot
for-
team.
What?
I swapped sinus infection. for
I'm
Ray.
gonna continue my tradition
okay.
of missing with every ray or every Eldritch Blast. Here goes nothing. Ah!
At least you're consistent. That's
Alright.
a bad miss.
Well, let's see how these new robots do at throwing javelins at him. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Both javelins find purchase.
There's 2 damage from that one. There's 3 damage from that one. They're out DPSing me already.
Alright, he is looking pretty bloodied at this stage. Not looking like he's having a great time. And then we're up to me.
Me charges in. And I'm gonna attack this leader here with my glaive. It's a reckless attack.
25's a hit.
7 damage.
7.
And then I'm gonna spin my glaive around and try to smash this burly guy with the butt.
In the butt with the butt. Ooh.
There you
Butt
go.
miss.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okie doke. The mercenaries now take hold. Realizing that what's in front of him is just a cloud, and having felt the wind whip by his butt as the butt of me's glaive came passing by, they both turn towards me and start a flurry of attacks. And so sorry, reckless attack.
All attacks
All
against
attacks are advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
And just the person that you've attacked
me. One that I
gets
hit.
disadvantage on other people. The one you hit.
Yeah. So I did hit, but if I miss, that doesn't count.
Okay. And they get disadvantage if they attack a different person.
Yeah. And and they do less damage.
Okay. So the first one from the big burly guy is a 17.
That's a hit.
hit. So
15 is what I
that's
have to beat.
7 damage.
All right.
And the second one is a miss. And then the leader herself draws 2 short swords and gives you an attack with those. Oh, she gets a 21 with the first one,
Ooh.
which does 6 damage,
3 damage.
and a 15 with the second one
That's a hit.
for another 6 damage.
All right. I am bloodied at this point.
Yep.
All right, Vague.
How's my
As,
mate
sorry,
Chappie here?
as they are finishing, they're like, "How could Melinda betray us like this?"
I don't know, man. She always said she hated your face.
I always loved her face.
Is the big man bloodied?
He's heavily, and he's got some severe injuries. Maybe not severe. Let's call him in severe and potentially life-threatening condition.
Okay. Alright, I'll Hunter's mark him. And then I'll say, this worked recently on an unnamed person. Let me try this on you as well. Son of a bitch.
So your bonus action, Hunter's Mark, you can transfer it from the other person, so it doesn't count as another spell that you've cast. Just to save the spell slot.
Definitely saving the spell slot.
Oh, save those spell slots.
So sorry, who did you put it on? The big guy?
Yeah.
I'll put a little. I didn't mark it last time, so here, I'll put a little sad
I
face.
don't expect it to be long.
Sorry, 16's a miss though.
Yeah.
After all that,
Yeah.
didn't realize you had rolled while I was yammering on.
It's okay. I said, oh, I missed the robot. Aiming
Wait.
for that spirit robot. Right beside you, big boy. Watch out for that spirit robot.
Trying to protect you.
So, Lemerac, I believe you are up.
Right. I will prance my way over here and make an attack. This guy.
19's a hit.
So it's 17 damage.
Now, do you get sneak attack damage if you're not next to?
So I get it because I'm next to
Bims?
Like
Greta?
read
person here.
read exactly what it says, because this thing is not a creature.
Yeah, it's an echo. It's not.
It's an
actually
item. It's like a vase. It's a chair. It's exempt from a lot of rules and everything. Like a lot of spells just don't affect it, for example, and like so it's not a creature. If it specifically says if you're next to the creature,
Okay.
it doesn't.
I'll move over here and just make sure of it, because I get it when I'm next to people, but then my swashbuckler ability also gives it to me if I'm not next to people.
Well,
So I'll just do it from here.
well, right.
Very well. You could have just said you had a rule that canceled out the rules.
So 17.
All right, 17. So how do you kill this fellow with your short sword?
After prancing up to him, I slice him and dice him with a few quick moves like I was, you know, flaying him, like Zorro style, kind of like. Choo, choo, choo.
Letter are you making?
What's that?
What letter are you making?
Well, it's got to be an L, an L and an M, just because otherwise there's not enough. L is just 2, so it's like L M.
So instead, it's like 6 or 7 slash.
Yeah, you gotta make it worth it. And then I'm gonna go over here behind me and hide.
Well, Kundarg,
I'm going to move over here and redeem myself. Actually, no. I'm gonna move
forget
over
redeeming
here,
myself.
and I'm gonna do a little. Did it work?
Nope.
Oh no.
Didn't go across?
I
Unbelievable.
didn't see anything come up.
Well, I just healed Radosh for 8
Holy
with a
shit.
cure spell. And then Bim's MK2 is gonna move here.
You know how to rub the circuits.
I begin soldering, and then I'm gonna fire the old trusty Force Ballista.
I need all my circuits melded together in one big pile of solder.
Why is this? I give up. I think like my computer is lagging when I try to use this thing. Is
Time
that
to buy a new
possible?
PC.
Yeah. Oh, there's the cure wounds coming through. 5 minutes
Oh,
later.
there it is.
We might get hit with a couple of those because I pressed it a bunch of times. And
Oh, there it is
Oh,
again.
there's another one. And well, there's some force ballistas coming down the pipe, so we can move on to the next person while those hits are being resolved by a supercomputer
They're
somewhere.
under 17. Oh, there's another cure wounds.
I'm so sorry.
All right. So we'll head over to Chipunk then.
What about first ballistas?
It's coming.
Well, thank you for the rubs.
Beep boop.
Beep beep boop. Oh, I'm so happy right now. All the updates are being downloaded.
Got patched.
I got patched, man. And one of the patches you made, oh my god, you gave me a patch to do a second wind on myself. Boom! Another 7 health.
Well, there we go.
Now I will... Actually, there's not enough space for the 2 of us. So I don't need to go myself. I move my echo here, and I strike him. Strike him good.
All right.
Slice! 16 is a miss.
16's a miss.
That is... Yeah, all I can do. Mister.
Rowan.
Well, I'll just oh, I have to get into line of sight. Okay, I'll do that. Got plenty of robots to protect me. And I start blasting this guy with my...
Force Ballista is a very long thing. How
I
many times
think-
is this going to show up?
My Chrome just crashed. I think that's why the plugin is busted. Something has gone horribly wrong.
Is 15 a miss on this guy?
15's a miss, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'll hit one day, and then the little robots will fire twice. Well, they each fire once.
One of them hit.
5 damage.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
All right, me.
Okay. We'll do a reckless attack. Fif-
23's a hit.
15 damage.
15 slashing damage.
And are they still up?
Yep.
Oof.
She's
All right.
injured.
Gonna have to throw that butt out again.
Get the butt.
Pretty sure that's a miss. 14.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I think she has 17 AC. It is my educated guess.
That would be correct.
Her AC was 17, if you know what I mean.
Oh, there we go. Big 11.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Imagine
we
if
did it, boys. I just had to shut down Chrome and restart.
All right. So this leader who's looking pretty injured.
we have to leave someone behind in the end. There is not enough horses for all of us.
So
You double up.
this
True.
this leader can now see like 2 of her comrades slain brutally, and she uses disengage and begins to run the other way.
Oh, wait.
That's
Uh,
illegal.
No. When she runs
Oh.
away, my echo triggers opportunity attacks, and I have a feat which whoever tries to run away, even if they have any sort of disengage kind of perk, I can still strike them. So as she's running up, she's moving away from my echo, and he will have an opportunity attack.
All right, fair enough. It says specifically you even take if they take the disengage action, so
Exactly.
clear as day.
21.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's
So the
it.
speed becomes 0.
Her speed is 0.
So she goes nowhere.
Ah, and you
Perfect
do a
jank.
bunch of damage.
Yes, but I mean,
Wow.
10 damage.
Wow. Good roll.
All right, totally
I had
jangles the
that,
shit out of her.
I had that rule during Bob's campaign. I don't think I got a chance to use it.
Yeah, this was a miracle.
Such an anti-DM rule.
Yeah.
What you need is Sentinel with the polearm mastery so that you have like a 10-foot reach.
But yeah. Yeah, but I can just put an echo wherever I want to, kind of like, nothing is moving away from this spot. Goodbye.
Yeah.
It forces the DM to attack an echo, and so it will waste an attack action on this thing. I can just pop up. Anyway, hello.
Well, she didn't escape, so it's back up to Vague's turn.
Oh,
Oh, we just lost Kevin. He's having all kinds of issues.
yeah.
Okay, I switch over my hunter's mark again. And I flipper the bird and say, meet my new group. And hopefully 17?
You managed to hit her.
Ah, lovely.
Oh, that's a strong hit too.
+1.
+1. Oh man, she is looking. Whoops. She's looking very bloodied.
I yell dibs on her archery gear.
I thought you were gonna say eyeballs.
No idea what you're talking about.
People.
Eyeballs is so last campaign.
All right, Lemurak. It's a big crowd.
All right.
Destroying this poor lady.
Yeah, I will move through the crowd and go to the other side of her here. And make my attack.
I've returned.
17.
Teens a hit. And that's it. There she goes.
LM. Yar.
She collapses to the ground. So you look around the room, and of the 4 mercenaries you had originally encountered in this guardhouse, or in this gatehouse, only one remains, and he appears, at least for now, to be on your side.
I start looting the leader.
Alright. Straight to the loot.
You did good, murder you.
Yes, I murder you good.
Don't murder me.
No, murder you.
This one is too small for that anyway.
People.
What about the big guy? What does he have on him?
Let me start with. So you guys are basically just looting these 3 corpses to start.
Yeah, and Veg is describing the rest of the building to eliminate the fog of war.
Yes. Well, I'll have to go see if there's.
Because I know exactly what's behind all those doors.
When you guys loot Melinda up at the top here, she is holding a short sword and a long sword, and she's wearing some studded leather armor. None of it looks particularly fancy or anything. She's also holding 1 potion of healing, and then a big wine skin.
I've already got 2
Nothing
potions if somebody else wants one.
Crazy.
Well, I have 2. If nobody has anyone.
I'll take it.
I have one already. So go for it.
All right. The big burly gentleman in the middle has carrying one long sword and one short sword as well. He's wearing a chain shirt. And as you poke around in his pockets, you don't find any potions, but you do come across a six-sided die, or sorry, a pair of six-sided dice.
Ooh. Beep boop. I like dice. So I show particular interest to the dice set. And also the long sword. Is it shiny? Like, I mean, are dice regular dice or shiny dice? I assume they're regular.
Something about these ones that you can't quite put your finger on.
Ooh.
I pick up the dice and throw it into the robot's inbox.
You know, my robot has like some dice skills. Of course he does.
Where would I put this?
I thought it was the most useless background trait. Knows dice games. Anyway.
Finally, I can generate random numbers.
Yeah. I was waiting for this all my life.
What's this guy's name again? Sorry. I guess. So the longsword and the short sword aren't particularly fancy looking. They seem like they're nice, but they're not gleaming with magical energy or anything like that.
But wait, the dice are gleaming with magical energy? Or...
Yep, the dice. There's something about the dice you can't put your finger on.
Ooh. Well then,
Maybe
I
hard to
don't
pick
know
them
if I would be hasty to take those. So hastily.
I already threw them into your inbox, so you have them.
Oh god.
They may be cursed.
Try and throw them away.
Try throwing them. I'm just like beep boop. I hold them in my hand and then hand them out to something. These dice do not compute. They do not seem to follow random laws of physics.
Oh,
Something
or
strange.
if I picked them up and threw them at you,
Fine, yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't be able to give them up then, would I?
You have to tune to an item before you get cursed by it.
Oh yeah, right.
Depends on
Okay.
the item, but yeah.
you're not gonna curse me that easily. And did you throw it in my backpack or my Echo's backpack?
Barely yours. I was watching the battle.
But
So
my Echo's...
on the leader, you
It's-
find that she has a long sword and a short sword as well. Or sorry, she doesn't have a long sword. It's just a short sword, and it looks nicer than the average short sword.
Who wants it?
I hold my katana closer to my body.
I was hoping for a crossbow.
Lemerick, you use short swords, right?
She's
Or
also
rapiers?
dropped a heavy crossbow.
Ooh.
I hold my longbow closer to my body.
She's wearing a chain shirt as well. And has some pretty fancy looking boots, as well as a nice looking cloak that she's wearing.
I'm gonna pick up the boots and say, "Tiny, you. We found booty."
Arr, finally, you found my booties. You should put them on.
All right, I'll put them on.
Bay grabs the heavy crossbow without consulting anyone.
I hold my boots closer to my body.
Dang it. Right, so sorry, who took the boots? Me took the boots. Okay. I don't think you have to attune. You don't have to. And did anyone take the cloak? I heard Vague took the heavy crossbow.
Well, what kind of cloak is it? I mean, we can all use a cloak, but depends what it does.
So even though the leader has died, you can see the cloak kind of like gently, almost rhythmically billowing, despite the fact that you're indoors and there's no wind coming through.
Pete, I come close to the cloak.
I'll take the nice
This
short
physics,
sword.
interesting.
You took the short sword.
Yeah.
And I'll take the cloak for processing the strange rhythmic beats when there should be none. Because my microphones don't detect it.
An actual file. That's bullshit. There we go.
Until I see what it is.
So, Lemerac, you do you have to identify these items to know what they do?
I have to study it for like a night, and then
It kind of depends on the item. If it's something that you have to like use an action for, use a pass like a code word or something, then you usually do need to do an attunement for it.
Okay. These ones don't say specific. Some of them don't say specifically that you need to attune. But one like
I
one of them
probably
says very
assume
specifically.
probably would assume that you do have to attune to them if it's not like an immediate like effect, like you know.
Okay.
We're gonna have a long rest in this fortress anyway, right? Once it's safe.
Yeah, like we're literally about to just do this, so.
Are you guys gonna search the rest of the
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, what is?
building
I mean,
here?
I was interested in the cloak
All
to
right.
see what it was.
But we'll have to get to the point where we long rest first before we
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beg describes the base to everyone so that they know where to search with advantage.
Search for what?
All the loot
Cool.
we got stashed in here from killing the dragon that we didn't kill.
All right. So,
See.
Vague lets you know, as he alluded to earlier, that they in fact didn't kill the dragon, but they wanted to continue raiding the old fortress for all of the treasures that they could find.
Did they find all the treasures?
Yes, let me describe it to you as.
So as you search through this gatehouse, there's a small fire burning in the gatehouse barracks, which is over on this side. So as you explore that room, you can see wooden cots lying in broken heaps against the walls, with the Stone Cold Reavers having laid out bedrolls and their other gear in this room. And in terms of, like, there's a bunch of food and water and different things like that amongst the gear that they've brought. In this room over here, you find a storage room that's full of empty wooden barrels and crates that are so old and brittle that they fall apart if you disturb them. And then over here on this side is an anvil next to a small forge. It doesn't look like it's been lit in many years, and scattered on the floor are rusty tools and old horseshoes. And in the main room that you're in, you can see out through the arrow slits that these mercenaries could have seen you coming up the path as you came around, but they appear to have a bit of a blind spot at this bridge. There's a fireplace at the south end of the building, but it remains unlit.
Ask our new friend what's on the other side of the bridge.
That's our other friend's corpse.
Well, you kind of threw him off the side. So Vague goes on to explain that they hadn't worked up the courage, or because the leadership of the Stone Cold Reavers kept sending people in one by one, and they weren't coming back. He doesn't have a perfect idea of what the fortress looks like on that side. He does know that the dragon nests up on the roof. And while the dragon can fit indoors, it very much prefers the open air and unconfined spaces.
Room's also quite bloody from all the mayhem that's happened past those doors. That's all I know.
So you guys wanted to potentially take a long rest in this gatehouse?
Yep.
I would suggest it. If you're wavering on some other decision, go with the long rest. And if you guys want to attune to a couple of those things, I'll put the information in your journals. And yeah, what kind of like watches are you guys taking, or setting
I'm a
that
robot.
up, setting up the robot at the entrance, something like that?
Gotta go with the robot. We got 2
Alright.
robots now. Scott, do you need to sleep?
Not really, no.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Also, these guys probably don't need to sleep, so I've got like sentry bots we can set up.
360 watch.
No one's ever getting snuck up on again. Yeah, so you guys take a long rest. I think we'll call it an evening there. But you should level up to level 5 for next round. I think level 5's next, right? Everyone's 4.
Yeah.
Or the encounter's too easy because you're further ahead than I believe.
Yeah, I'm level 4.
I'm level 12.
Ryan, do you think you
Oh,
could
jeez.
give us an insight to what the items are, just in case maybe someone else wants to attune to?
Yep. So the boots that you have found, show to players, show to everyone. Here, I'll just read it to you because it's not actually appearing here. Why isn't it appearing?
Kevin's computer's
Okay.
probably lagging.
Kevin's computer's lagging. So the boots you found are called boots of false tracks.
Oof.
So only humanoids can wear these boots. While wearing the boots, you can choose to have them leave tracks like those of another kind of humanoid of your size.
Ooh,
You kind of change your footprint.
Deception.
that's sneaky.
Yeah.
The cloak is a cloak of billowing. While wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
Yes. That's it?
That's it. That's all it does. It's just a nice looking cloak. It billows
Hell yeah.
dramatically.
Oh, yeah.
And then the pair of dice that you found, whenever you roll this pair of 6-sided dice, you can control which number it rolls.
Fuck yeah!
So you've got.
But this is also kind of like sneaky.
Loaded dice. And then the short sword that you found was a short sword +1. And I think that's it for the magic items there. Does anyone have any preferences on what
Yeah, I can give Vider.
Yeah, if someone feels an affinity for these boots, speak up, because me's not going to be smart enough to use that feature.
Yeah, and I don't think Cloak of Billowing cuts it for a robot.
No, that cuts it for
Unless
anybody.
it's Windows screensaver. Oh my god.
But wouldn't it be great? Like, doesn't it show up in your Echo as well? So you can have these like Spawn like billowing capes in the background, like.
But it takes an action. Worth it though. But these items did not appear in my inventory as you described. They're all at the menu.
Well, I tried to copy and paste like a description in, and instead it just didn't copy.
Yeah, it's
like
okay.
it didn't translate to Roll20, so I'm having to type them out.
And these loaded dice, when you described them to when we first found them, we saw that they were magical. They were sort of like some magical things to it. So I can't like use them in deception to kind of like trick people because they're glowing and obviously magical, right? Right.
Yeah, maybe you just had a sense of the dice being special as opposed to it actually glowing with magical energy.
Yeah.
Because they kind of just look like a pair of mundane dice, but there was something about them that.
Your glowing dice
seemed
keep getting
more
the exact number that you need. How unsuspicious. Completely average dice.
Put them in inventory. Glowing loaded dice.
Completely average.
Oh man, I just built